Too damn glum this time of the year.
Sun on Wednesday.
So they say. Evening, Brenda.
Evening, fellas. You're early. Boss isn't due for another half hour.
Yeah. Thought I'd have a couple before the game starts, you know. Take the edge off.
Sorry, no drinks. Them's the rules.
You always were an ass.
Listen, you want to spend your life drunk, that's your problem. But I go by the boss's rules, and if he says no drinking, no drinking.
Now, Brenda, just let's not say things we can't take back, all right?
Who's your friend?
Owen here. Just met him in the parking lot. Gave him a smoke. Seems like a good guy.
Looks like a scrapper.
Yeah, I do what I gotta do. This place is always so lively.
Has moments.
So, say, Brenda, sweetheart, what's the idea on this game? I mean, I live the other side of town now, babe. It took me 3 buses to get here.
All I know is what the boss told me.
Which was, what?
It's a poker game, help you get rid of some of your debt. Nobody leaves, no drinking, no leave until the boss gets here. That's it.
That's it, eh? Well, I'm decent at poker, and nobody can say I can't bluff.
That they can't. So how is business anyway?
Booming, as always. I tell you, sweetheart, there's a whole wide world out there just full of suckers waiting to be had, begging to be had. I tell you, honestly, it kind of makes me question my faith in mankind. I mean, these are the people who are running our very society.
We're doomed.
What do you do anyway?
Gets right to the point, doesn't he? Well, Owen, I can't say specifically what I do. Let's just say I make a good living from my sales.
Did I say something funny?
What?
You had yourself a little chuckle there. Thought maybe I said something funny.
Calm down, pal. No one's laughing at you.
That's right, you weren't, shithead.
What did you just say to me?
Hey, no fighting in my bar. I got my hand on an old friend of mine. Haven't had the opportunity to fire her off in here yet, but by God, I've been looking for a good excuse. You ladies don't want to give me that excuse now, do you?
It wasn't me, Brenda. You saw him. He's got the look of a lunatic.
That's enough.
Look of a lunatic, Brenda, I'm telling you.
So, what is it that you do? I can tell by your association with the boss that you ain't up for a peace prize.
You cop?
No!
You?
Are you kidding me? No, I'm not a cop.
Well, I'm a dealer. Weed, coke, anything you want, anytime. Something a little harder, maybe.
Never touched this stuff.
Me either. Well, not since I was a lot younger.
Yeah, well, whatever floats your boat, I guess. I know a lot of kids are into this stuff, though. And you didn't hear nothing.
Hey, man, your secret's safe with me.
Yes, well, I don't care what he told you. It isn't true. I don't want to have to get my lawyer involved in this, but really, you're leaving me with no choice. I am the one trying to find common ground here. No, I am not being unreasonable. Do you know what's unreasonable? The price of gas these days. I am talking logic and sense, okay? Oh, hi. I'll have a Caesar, please, and a menu.
Man, we've been here forever. When's this game start?
Well, fine. Screw you too, bastard. Where's my drink?
Sorry, no drinks. If you like, I can get you a pop, bottle of water if you want.
Listen, I would like a drink. I'll pay you for it.
Sorry, can't do it.
What do you mean you can't do it? This is a bar, isn't it? You are a bartender, aren't you? I'm a paying customer. You can't deny me the right to have a drink.
Listen, lady, this here is my property, and I can do just about whatever the hell I want with it.
I think she means it, gorgeous. Now, don't go getting all defensive, kitten. Just calling it like I see it. Name's Jimmy.
That's great. I'm Cheryl. It's nice to see that one of you gentlemen still has some manners.
Well, to be polite is to be civilized, as they say.
You are so right, Jimmy. Well, I'm impressed. Hey, Jimmy, listen. I could really use a drink right about now. I've had a hell of a day. I'd be really grateful to anyone who could get me one. Do you think that you would like to get a girl like me a drink, Jimmy?
Cheryl, I'd love nothing more than to do just that. When we're all finished here, I'll take you someplace nice.
Hey, I heard that.
Look around, sweetheart. I'm just calling it like I see it. Truth hurts.
Even I can agree with Jackass about that.
Hey, why do you have to call me a jackass? It ruins the gesture.
Yeah, this place is, rustic.
It's called the Smoky Owl. What were you expecting? Chandeliers?
Whatever. Any place is better than where I was going. Yo, I'll get a shot of whiskey on.
No.
That was weird, man.
Nobody drinks. That's the rules.
So why are we in a bar then?
I know.
I got places to be. This better be quick.
You think you have places to be. I had 3 appointments lined up for this afternoon, one of which was a meeting with my lawyer that took me 2 weeks to schedule.
Hey, who are you?
I'm Cheryl.
JD does not care. See, these boys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, every 6th or 7th word.
So, what is it? JD? Jack Daniels?
No, bitch. JD, like Jacko the Pimp. Recognize.
Pimp. Recognized. Very nice.
I would disagree.
That's your woman?
I'm not anybody's woman, thank you.
You is, you just don't know it yet.
What an asshole.
Man, we've been here forever. When's this game start?
When the boss gets here.
And when's the boss get here?
He gets here when he gets here.
And when's that?
Look, whenever he wants. Look, you guys should stop talking.
Man, I feel like I've been here forever.
Yo, what's he on in? Can I get some?
Who knows?
You a cop?
No.
It's PCP. Yes, you can. Whatever you want. Anytime. Day, night.
Alright. You got 5?
Yeah.
Smart. Really smart to get into that stuff before... You know what? Fuck it. It's your funerals.
Just a little now and a little later. Thanks, man.
Anytime. I'll give you my number.
Yeah.
Junkies.
What? Who the hell are you talking to, bitch?
I wouldn't mess with her if I were you. She could finish you off with her bare hands, even if you had a gun.
Mind your business, Casanova. You're gonna be sitting under the floorboards of my outhouse.
All right, listen up, you lot. My name is Mr. X. I'm the boss's right hand, my goddamn archangel. You do what I tell you, and we won't have any problems. Put your hands in the bar and prepare to be patted down.
Oh. Ow.
Hey, druggie, you deaf or just stupid?
Oh, no, man.
Any of you, if anything you think I ought to know about, you fail to tell me about it, your life will end. Sit. Yeah, boss. Everyone's just about seated. You can come up when ready.
Thank you, Mr. X. You have done your job well, Brenda. I appreciate your service. Now, I want you to go back to my place and make yourself comfortable. Be sure to partake of any of the fine temptations that my servants offer. I will see that you are well satisfied when I return.
Thanks, boss. Sure thing. Whenever you're done, just give me a call. I'll come shut her down.
Tell me what to do again, and it will be the last thing you ever do.
Sure thing, boss. I didn't mean any disrespect.
No, I don't imagine you did.
The place is yours. Just let me know.
None of you had met before this evening. Each of you, however, has something in common. You owe me money. Now, lots of people owe me money. What makes you degenerates special is that despite several strict warnings and fair deadlines, you have failed to pay me what I'm owed. And because of this lack of respect, your lives, no, your very souls are now mine. You see, the way I see it, you can live your life for money, or you can live your life with a soul, but you can't do both. I have no soul, so I live my life for money. Money, which each of you has, for all intents and purposes, stolen from me. Take Ted here, for example. I caught Ted taking money right from under my nose. Didn't I, Ted? Didn't I? Sniveling little runt. I gave you everything you had. I should have killed you right where you stood. Yet, here you sit, alive, because as soulless as I am, I still have compassion. I still have mercy. And it is that mercy, that very compassion, that has brought us all here together tonight. The game is 5 cards, Joker's Wild. I can't do that. We just take it from. You will each be dealt 5 cards from the deck, and when told to do so, have the opportunity to view them. You may exchange up to 2 cards from your hand for 2 from the deck. The highest hand wins. The player with the lowest hand is eliminated from our game, and their debts will remain unredeemed.
9, action.
The winner of the final round shall be allowed to continue to live their life in peace, safe in the knowledge that all earthly debts to me are free and clear, all sins erased. Oh, one final thing. The joker in my game is a very wild joker. If you should happen to pick it up, I will give you a choice. You may either use it to further your hand, or play it immediately to eliminate a player of your choosing from the game. I trust you all understand my very simple rules.
I have a question.
If anyone tries to leave, they will be shot.
Okay.
Each hand of our little game will begin when I call the first player's name, and you will not reveal your cards until I call on you to do so. You may now all view your cards. Jimmy, you have the privilege of starting us off.
1 card from the dealer. Holy shit. I've got nothing. And I'm not talking about my stinking hand either. I mean, I really have got nothing. Ever since my cover quote-unquote charity was audited. I'm on the hook now for more with the government than I am with the boss
Stuff
man.
is fantastic. The women
No matter how
will
things
love
turn
you. They will just go nuts over this stuff. And I'm
Guess
telling
most
you,
people would
it's the
call
best
me
deal in town. It's the best deal in the city.
scam artist or
It's the best
con
deal
man.
in the country. It's the
You know,
best deal
those
in
guys
the
you hear
world.
about on the news who rip people off over the phone, or who manufacture entire bogus companies. That's what I do. And I'm damn good at it. Heck of a trade. Of course, you don't leave high school or college with a degree in the art. It's something you have to perfect over time. I'd say I've mastered it. I once made $50,000.
Hey, that's good. What's going on?
in 3
Listen, I got a
days.
great deal for you.
Never had
I'm
to
telling
leave
you,
my
I've got
house.
the best deal in town for you.
And I'll tell you, this internet thing, really gonna catch on. Especially with so much money being digital in all these days. I could probably rip off an entire country if I was smart enough. Of course, if I did, I'd still have the boss man to deal with. The way he keeps hiking his interest rates. The worst thing is, I'm not all that old. Still got a lot of good years left in me. I just always thought I'd have a chance to walk a different path. Now, if I'm not done in by a loan shark, I've still got the law to deal with. It's a downward spiral, man. Okay, I'm a scumbag, but I'm the scumbag you love. You love me, and I know it. Because, see, that's my gig. I love people, and people love me. Even if in the end they're out a few $100s, I still like them, and they still like me. It's funny. My mom always thought I'd be a miner, like my dad.
Good. Owen, will you keep all your cards?
Yeah, I'll keep them.
The power of suggestion. It is my greatest trick.
This is bad. Real bad. I feel just so confused and tense, really tense. I can feel my heart pounding so hard. I can hear it. It just keeps getting faster and faster and faster. It's this place. This grimy bar. It's just so dirty. It's everywhere. Why don't they see it? It's everywhere. I've been here so long, I can feel it like it's gonna take me over, like it's growing on me. I only met this boss once, about a month ago. At least I think it was a month ago. That time I fronted those pills off of Alex. That asshole went and stole them from underneath my mattress. You know, I swear, if I find out it was him, I'll kill him. I make no money. Nobody's holding anything anymore. It's all these fucking busts. Everybody's scared. I mean, and they should be scared. I mean, they're always watching you. Even when you think you're alone, you're not. They're always watching you. So I told this Mr. X guy that I'd have the money. I just needed to wait for business to pick up. He said it wasn't good enough. Said I took too long, and now they want it even more. Fuck, I really wish I hadn't taken those pills.
Owen has chosen to retain all his cards. Cheryl?
2 cards, please, boss. Any man can be seduced. It's their weakness. But don't take my word for it, honey. Ask your girlfriend. She won't bite. Oh, sweetheart. At least you hope she won't. But you never can tell, because men are the dumbest of all life forms on the planet. Some people don't know that. They think it's cows or trees. But really, it's quite easy to tame them. Like you break a dog. You can break any man. Take me, for example. I might not be the young lady that I once was, but I still got it. All my life, men have been in love with me, telling me how pretty I am, buying me presents. And if I played along, I got to choose what presents they bought me. All I had to do was to tell them how good they were in bed and how much I loved them. Oh yeah, male ego, you gotta love it. And then, as soon as I could get my hands on their bank account information, bam, I'd be gone without a trace, and they'd never hear from me again.
This one bastard, though, he sued me for everything I had left. The son of a bitch hired a private detective to track me down and everything. So I wound up here, with nothing left but the clothes on my back. That was about 2 years ago. Around the same time I met up with a friend of the boss. Just had to get myself up and running again. Bills piled up. So I found myself working at a diner. Who knows? Maybe finally starting to live the clean life. If the boss had given me more time, another 3 or 4 months, I could have paid him back. Maybe
Mr. X?
even try and pull one final trick. Who knows? But now, I feel like I'm dealing with the devil.
2 cards for the lovely Cheryl.
Thanks, boss.
JD, it is now your turn. What will you do?
Maybe I'll take one. What, this? This ain't shit. I've been in worse scrapes than this. Man, JD always gets the last laugh. That's Jacko the Hustler. Don't act like you don't know. Come to think of it, my mom always said I had some kind of devil in me, and I know what kind of devil it is. It's the kind that loves women. Loves women and loves sex. I love women so much, I could get you the finest girl you ever laid your eyes on. For a fair price. See, I used to be the biggest pimp in the entire North End, motherfucker. That's right, you're looking at it. In the flesh. When you're a man in my position, you gotta know certain things. Like, how to handle your hose, and how to rough up somebody's nose. Used to think I had a handle on those aspects of the game. Instead, I find out that a couple of my girls been skimming off the top, so I handle them like a couple of common thieves, and I beat their shit. I'm bad enough I gotta lose 2 weeks of money from their ass. They gotta go call the cops, have me arrested, pull me through the system like a shark in a dragnet, post my bail at $11,000. Even a hustler like me isn't pulling in that kind of cash, not in this small-time city. So I call my boy Donnie. He's a loan shark. You know, see if he can spot me the cash till I'm out, you know, and making some green. Except D-Boy says he don't hold that much. I gotta call some clown he just calls the boss. Now I'm sitting here in the goddamn middle of nowhere with these losers. Except for that, honey. She's the kind of girl that could turn a profit.
One it is for JD. Ted, it is up to you now.
I'll have 2 cards, please. Whatever happens, I am a dead man. I'm not used to feeling this vulnerable. I'm usually the controller of situations. My job? My job was great. I was a Mr. X. I know too well what the boss is capable of. Worse yet, I know his real name. Though I'll never speak it. Not here. Not in hell. Up until recently, I was living large, spending my days as a high-paid hitman. Never did kill anyone, though I knew someday I may have to. Nope, collecting debts was my game. You gotta be alive to pay debts. I would shamelessly beat anyone within an inch of their lives. Anyone with a price on their head. Anyone who crossed the boss. Women, teenagers, strong and weak men alike. At home, I'm the same as anyone. I got a girl and a new baby boy. Seemed like the only thing I never got was a high school diploma. It was the worst mistake I ever made in retrospect. But who needs a high school diploma when you're getting paid under the table by the boss to do a few beatings here and there? And then, when he offered me a good gig, full-time work, oh man, I jumped at the chance. The all-night parties, the flashy car, the big house. It was all so easy. So perfect. Now all I have left is this anxious feeling in my stomach. It's a sick feeling. The other night I went to rough up this girl, this sweet girl. She couldn't have been more than 19, but she was on drugs, so looking 30. And I felt sorry for her. So I didn't rough her up too bad, and I let her keep her money. Well, the boss, he accused me of pocketing the money. I had to absorb her debt and find employment elsewhere. We both knew it was a death sentence.
A single playing card for Ted. You must have a decent hand.
It's all right.
Jimmy, place your cards on the table.
Pair of tens.
Not the best hand, is it, Jimmy?
Not the worst either.
Indeed. Forever the optimist. Owen, reveal your cards now.
Ace high.
Ace high nothing is still nothing, Owen. Perhaps next time you might want to risk tossing a card. Try your luck. Jimmy, you're still in the game. Now, little Miss Cheryl, what have you got for us?
3 of a kind.
Ah, and how perfect for you, Cheryl. They're all 6s. The highest hand now belongs to Cheryl. Now the infamous J.D. What have you got for us?
Got squat.
Yes. It would appear that your nothing is only queen high. This queen, however, I'm afraid might be acting against you. J.D. currently has the lowest hand for this round, and his fate will be decided by Ted. What have you got for us, Ted?
Pair of kings.
A decent hand for Ted. Decent. Enough to save you from elimination for this round. J.D., on the other hand, I'm sorry to say that it is not so in your case.
Hey, I can leave? I dropped my hat, man. Well, I fucking keep the hat then.
That completes the first round of our game. J.D. ended up with the lowest hand. He has been eliminated.
You.
Round 2 will begin momentarily.
How many rounds are there?
You just killed that man!
J.D. was a pimp and a womanizer. The world will not miss him.
God.
May he rot in hell for all the atrocities he has committed here on earth.
No.
Quiet!
This is messed up, man.
Take control of yourselves. Miss Cheryl, the game is about to continue. You may now all look at your cards.
Wait a minute. What if none of us look at them?
Then nobody wins, and you all die.
Just pick up your cards, Jimmy.
Owen, it is your turn to play first. Do you dare toss one of your cards?
Yeah, I'll take one.
One card for our risk taker. Now, little Miss Cheryl, the game is yours.
I can't. I'll pay you back. Tomorrow. All of it.
It is too late for that now, Cheryl.
Please!
I thought the rules of the game were made clear.
I didn't know you were going to kill us.
What did you believe eliminated meant, Cheryl?
Eliminated from the game.
All of life is just a game, Cheryl. Now, I'll ask you one more time before I am forced to end round 2 and eliminate you by forfeit. Would you like to exchange any of your cards?
I'll take 2.
2 cards for Cheryl. Ted, play your hand.
One card.
1 card for the traitorous thief. Jimmy, it is now your turn.
I guess I'll take 2.
Very well, Jimmy. Let's see what your cunning and wit have brought you. Owen, place your cards down on the table.
I got a pair of aces.
Oh, come. By now, I'm sure you're seeing pairs of everything. Miss Cheryl, what do you have for us?
All I have is a pair of sevens.
If man is 5 and the devil is 6, then God is a pair of 7s.
You're sick.
What's that, my dear? I didn't hear you. Just as I thought. Show us your hand, Ted. He was never too clever, I'm afraid.
But don't you figure someone will hear the shots?
You poor, stupid little bastard. Jimmy, oh, Jimmy. There's a reason why people call me the boss. I have the power to make people like you, unimportant lowlifes like you, disappear forever. Well done. If any of you try that again, I will have all of you beaten to death, individually, one after the other. A very unpleasant way to die. I am here to grant you a very unique opportunity tonight. The opportunity to come face to face with death and emerge from your sins reborn. A new person. A clean slate. If you cannot appreciate this opportunity, then surely you must appreciate the brutality that I can inflict. This is the third round of our game. A 1 in 3 chance at redemption. You may now look at your cards. Cheryl, you may start it off. Miss Cheryl, still with us. You may start us off this time.
I think I'll keep my hand, boss.
Very well. No cards for the good lady. Jimmy, you're next.
I guess I'll keep all mine too.
How interesting. 2 presumably high hands, though this is no time to bluff, Jimmy. Well, I must say I am quite anxious to see this hand. My interest has been piqued. Owen, you were the only one to exchange cards this round. Let's see if you made a wise choice.
Full house.
Ah, more surprises. Your bet paid off this time, Owen. And look, your 3 highest cards are jacks. It could be said that you are the jack of the clubs, always lurking about the bars where the young people like to party, waiting to make your filthy money.
Yeah, you're right, boss. I see what you mean.
Jimmy, what have you got for us?
A flush.
Diamonds, Jimmy. And another powerful hand. Not sufficient. Owen still holds the lead. Which leaves you. Don't stall, Cheryl. The balance of fate rests in those delicate fingers of yours. It is time to play your hand.
I'm so sorry, Jimmy.
Oh my, how fortunate for you, Cheryl.
What do you mean?
Now that is a good hand. 3 kings and 2 aces. Another full house. This one higher than the last.
Don't shoot me! I have money! Offshore accounts! Please, what are you doing? I'll pay you down!
Please. I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
Cheryl, we all must die. It's not the years in your life, but the life in your years, blah, blah, blah. Only 1 round left to go.
I'll do anything. Please, whatever you're into, just let me go.
You disgusting as if it were a prize?
Just let me go.
You better get to know your God, Lady Cheryl, and soon. You may now look at your cards. Cheryl, look at your cards. That's my girl. Bold and beautiful. Right to the end. Classy. All right, my glassy-eyed friend. What's your call?
2 cards.
2 cards it is. And for you, Miss Cheryl, my beacon of strength,
I'll keep them.
I see. And keep them you shall. And so, my friends, I feel as if we've been through so much together tonight. Shall we see how it's all going to end? Owen, reveal your cards.
3 of a kind.
3 queens. Now, that's a high hand, but will it be high enough? Miss Cheryl, you will help us find out. Lady Cheryl, you have uncovered the first joker of the game, and not a moment too soon. A straight beats 3 queens. Poor, pathetic Owen.
Wait,
What is it now, Miss Cheryl?
I get to choose, don't I? Those were your rules? I choose myself.
What?
You what?
I choose to eliminate myself.
You would choose to eliminate yourself when you have a chance at a straight for this cretin? He is a blight on mankind. He barely crawled out of the sewer to make it to the game tonight. Are you sure you do not wish to reconsider?
No, she can't reconsider, she said.
The choice is yours, Cheryl. Those are, as you say, the rules.
I can't choose the Joker if I know it will kill somebody. I could never live with myself.
So be it. Go and start the car. I will be with you momentarily. Yes, boss. Look at me. Look at me, Owen. Tonight, I have offered you the chance of redemption. You shall be allowed to live. All of your earthly debts shall be cleared, save one. As I have granted you this favor, so shall I expect a favor in return, just as I have collected on a favor from tonight's host, one Brenda Elizabeth Sullivan. One day, when you have forgotten all about our game, when the memory of my face keeps you awake at night, we will meet again. When you feel your breath getting short, your arms and limbs going numb, and your vision slowly fading away into oblivion, you will see me again. I will have come to collect your final debt.
You're the...
The devil? Come, don't be so foolish. That old religious superstition? I'm just a really bad guy.